Hi, this is James Soak at Westpac London with the end of day report for Monday, September the 17th. A down day on equity markets, not a significantly steep loss to report anywhere really, but nevertheless a lot of red across the major markets in the US and Europe. Chinese growth concerns remain at the forefront, but also Chinese and Japanese tensions and European concerns too, with the EU finance ministers meeting in Cyprus, not really delivering anything. They're back to their old tricks, it seems. The Spanish are saying, well, our bond yields have fallen on the announcement effective of the ECB announcing the new bond buying plan. So we don't need to apply for a bailout because we can afford these sorts of bond yields. Of course, since I've said that, bond yields have started rising. They're about 40 basis points off their where they were late last week. So, back up around 6%. They rise much higher, and the Spanish might be forced to reconsider. And there was no agreement on a banking regulator, which disappointed too. In other words, politicians are sort of playing domestic politics rather than trying to achieve some sort of unified outcome again. US data wasn't particularly supportive. We had the US data wasn't particularly supportive. We had the New York Fed survey, it's a factory survey. For the second month running, it was weaker than any forecast in the market. Our forecasts were at the bottom end of the range, but not weak enough. Orders were down sharply, shipments down and jobs down. So the headline. So as with the other regional surveys like Philadelphia, Richmond, Dallas, we're seeing this mid-year slump in business confidence and activity in the industrial sector. We saw it last year too, but there was a rebound at the end of the year. It remains to be seen whether we'll see that rebound this year. Our view at Westpac is we probably won't. That's the only other data. European exports fell 2% in July, reversing a similar size rise in June. So a little bit of optimism there. The end of the second quarter on the export front hasn't persisted. And that's consistent with concerns about global growth slowing. So onto markets. We've got the FTSE in London just ahead of the close, down 0.4%. The French market down 0.75%. The Germans down 0.1%. The Spanish market down 0.2%, and the Italians down 0.9%. And the Dow's off 0.25% at the moment at 13,559. And in commodity markets, most commodities are down, but particularly food commodities, soy, wheat, corn and cocoa down between 2 and 3 and 4%. But then copper's down only 1% today. And actually gold's unchanged at $1,772 an ounce, and oil is up 0.3%, $99.30 a barrel. The Aussie dollar's been drifting down. It's at just under 1.05 against the US dollar, having touched 1.06 very recently after the Fed action last week. So that's it really. We've got the Reserve Bank minutes to their September meeting coming out, which should sound a little bit softer than the August minutes, given the statement was, particularly in terms of its concerns about the international economy. We think at Westpac that there will be a rate cut by November from the Reserve Bank. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. Back tomorrow.